Alright, ladies and gentlemen, almost forgot to turn on the microphone, but that's okay. We managed to gather in the end. Alright, so we are ready to set our lineups for the weekend, and I now remember that I forgot to grab myself a drink, which is exactly what I wanted to do about a minute ago. But first, let's open our rewards, and then we'll grab something to drink and get ready for the new lineups, because it's gonna take a while probably. So first, the least special reward, I guess. It's a lot of money. I mean, Sorare wise, for me, only playing limited, it's a lot of money. I'm very happy with that. We have now about 20 euros to our name, so let's open our boxes. So I actually posted this on Reddit as well. There was a guy that got like an insane reward out of these boxes, and I reacted to that because I've opened about 15 boxes, which I've shown you in the last stream, and I got absolutely only level ups, just like that one. So yeah, I'm expecting nothing. That was a light box. We have 2 premium boxes here, so who knows? Why can I not? What the fuck? What's going on? Yeah, we opened that one. Alright, let's open the premium box. Another level up. And the last one. What can it be? What can it be? Probably another level up, right? Yes, there we go. 3 added level ups. You gotta love it. Let's claim our rival ticket. We got 54. I'm not really playing rivals. I am excited for like the second season. I'm not actually sure when that starts. Absolutely no idea. Probably am gonna check that right after this stream. So as far as this midweek goes, let's skip this because it's probably not too positive. As far as this midweek goes, we have one lineup. Pochettino, really disappointed. Started on the bench. Normally Rossetto starts on the bench and Pochettino starts. But this time they decided to screw me over and play it differently. So we've got Atalanta tonight in about 2 hours time. So maybe I am gonna watch that. This probably won't be a long stream. It's literally only so rare. I've had a long fucking day. I'm exhausted, but I have to do my lineups anyway, so I might as well stream it, right? So yeah, I probably am gonna watch Atalanta and probably play some game in the meantime. Hopefully they will all play, and hopefully they will do well. But we are here for game week. What is it? What game week are we in? Is it like 475? Let's head over to Sorare data. There we go. It is 475. Time is flying by. So we have the K-League special. Where is it? All the way down here, right? Yeah, okay. We have and the legends. I don't have a legend card. Friend of mine bought Marco van Basten, and straight, I think about 2 or 3 days after that, the news got released that Legends, the Legends Challenge won't be there anymore. So yeah, he got screwed over. But this is his time to use his Van Basten. So let's see. Lee Gong, apparently the only goalkeeper. Again, this is so strange to me. He like starts every game, then he is on the bench for like, what is it, 7? Yeah, about 7 games. And then he starts again. I don't get it. I don't know how these managers work over there, but you know, let's see if we can make any lineup at all in the K-League special. I mean, do we have, what is the rules? Okay, 3 to 5 cards with a season bonus, and he doesn't have one. So Kim Taiwan probably gonna have to be in the lineup for us with a very tough matchup. Same goes for Zhang Xuan. A little bit of a better matchup, still not too good. Having said that, okay, so we don't even have a lineup because we don't have 3 players with an in-season bonus that actually play. Am I actually recording? I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that after I stop streaming. Oh my god, what a mistake! Rookie mistake. You're always gonna have those. Yeah. Okay, let's not do a K-League lineup then. Let's start as we always do. Let's start at All-Star. Let's look at what do we got. Who is playing? Who is not? What do we got for goalkeepers? I can already say Gala is playing. Austria Wien is playing. They have are playing at home, but damn, the last few matches have not been their best at all. Mamardashvili back from suspension with a very good matchup indeed. Turkish League is playing, Sintard is playing, you'll have to see it. Pretty much everybody's playing, I feel like. Right? I feel like almost everybody, probably everybody is playing. One of the last weekends of the regular season. And then, of course, we have playoffs in some leagues. But we are getting close to that, you know, very, very calm summer. We do have the Euros. They're going to be fun, I think. But other than that, of course, not much to look at during the summer. At least not of the gallery that I have. So let's start with the contenders. You know what? No, let's switch it around. Let's start with Champ, the in-season though. First of all, as we always do, we have a Sassuolo lineup. They are playing in Genoa away from home. They fucking beat Inter. Oh my god. They beat Inter, but it's only 1-0. So, like, I had the goal scorer and, of course, the goalkeeper with a clean sheet, but I got absolutely nothing from it. So, yeah, that hurts. But it is to be expected. Is this already for the weekend, or are they expecting him to bench against Marseille? He should play against Marseille, I think. Alright, let's start with Mamardashvili. Also, a little bit of a new look to the lineup projection. Like those little updates, but let's start with him. Best matchup, very, very, very good, reliable goalkeeper. As for defenders, Udinese don't have the best of matchups, but as far as Udinese can have a good matchup, this is probably one of the better ones. Man United have a very tough one. Jim City, though, not sure if he's fit to play. He started on the bench last weekend. So I think he's going to bench again. Feels like they've got a certain pattern now. So I don't think I'm going to choose him for my first lineup. Maybe Feurenbach could be the one. Coco has an okay one. Apparently only 16% chance of winning. Lazaro on the bench. Fazio. Oh no, definitely no. Also no. Okay, so I'm thinking, what does he have? Oh yeah, muscular problems. I think it's gonna have to be one of these top 3 ones though. Who to choose? 38 was against Napoli. Okay, so that's a tough matchup. And the 60 against Bologna, which is also a tough matchup. So that tells me that he might actually be doing pretty okay. Let's take Bale. Then for the midfield, we got anybody good? Anytime now. There we go. Damn, that took a long while. Grilic could be a good shout. Lobotka, Eggestein as well. Eggestein never seems to actually pick up a high scoring game, except for this 93. Vargas, we didn't pick him in the last weekend. He did score. The only goal against Dortmund. So yeah, great. Literally the one weekend where I do not use him at all. And then he chooses to score a goal. And Azuzi maybe playing Napoli though, so probably not. Lovric is not fully fit. He's getting closer though. Yeah, he's getting closer, but he's not going to be there. McTominay is not going to play. All right, so again, going to have to be one of the top ones. I think it's going to have to be Grilic. Very, very easy opponent. Bakwa, again, an 81. Only 1 assist, but he also picks up a good amount of AA. He's only 21 years old as well. Oh, Yamal, though, could be a good shot as well. Also playing at home. Demirovic, don't think so. Anderson, why is he not playing? Why would Anderson not play? Oh, wait, he picked up. Okay, he got subbed off injured. Cunha, maybe? I'm feeling Bakwa. He has been performing so well as of late. I say as of late, he's been performing well all fucking season. And then as an extra, who to pick? Maybe Honora does not have the easiest of opponents. Kamaka though, no, don't want to choose a forward. My first thought was like Izo or Mari, so I think I'm gonna stick with that. And then which one of the two do I prefer? I think really doesn't matter that much. I feel like Mari just has a little bit better. You can see it as well at the L15. It's just a little bit better. So yeah, let's pick Mari. Hopefully he doesn't make a mistake. And then as a captain, I don't... Honestly, I really don't have that much faith in this lineup at all. My champ gallery is not very good. It's not good at all. Okay, champ, let's get the second lineup. We do have enough for all the lineups. But, you know, it's just all meh lineups. Let's make this our Sassuolo lineup. Consigli in goal, Ferrari. I've almost picked the same 5 every single weekend. Maybe we want to change it up. Maybe choose Boloka instead of Torstvedt. Why not? Obiang maybe? Apparently he's gonna play. I do feel like Boloka and Torstvedt, both of them get subbed off like halfway through the second half. But we're gonna go for Torstvedt anyway. And then Lariete and Pinamonti. I feel like those are the only two that I can like really count on. I say that. It's not that great either, but you know, it's better than pretty much the rest of the team. Also, let's make Lariente the captain. I can wait for Berardi to get back next season though, so if he even stays at the club. Alright, let's get this filter off. Oh, Rajkovic could be a good shout. Also Caprile, pretty consistent. I feel Rajkovic is the better pick of the two though. So let's go for... Oh, no. We're going to go for Caprile because he has a higher cost. So we could choose Rajkovic in one of the cap modes. Then as defender, I think Feurenbach, right? Or Coco maybe. Coco makes a lot of mistakes. Like he had a 12, he had a 15, he had a freaking 0. So he makes a lot of mistakes, and he doesn't really have that many standout performances. So, having said that, let's not pick him. Toljan is looking pretty good. Why did we not pick him instead of Ferrari? Oh yeah, we also have 4 of him. You know what? Actually, no. Let's save Toljan for the cap mode, maybe. Let's go for that low. He pretty much he likes to perform in big matches, right? And Eggestein as a midfielder then. Or you know what? Let's do Vargas plus Demirovic. And then Eggestein, maybe. Yeah. And let's get Vargas as captain, I think. So that is our 3 in-season lineups. Let's first go to Challenger. And we'll do the classic season later on. So Challenger is probably my favorite region because quite simply I have the most players from this region. Yeah, let's start with Shakir. I mean, better than this, you're not gonna get it. So Shakir in goal, definitely. Fenerbahce have a very good matchup, as do Galatasaray. So this might be a very good weekend for us. We're gonna start with Fener. Sorry, we're gonna start with Fener. So Kadioglu in defense. Tadic, he has been underperforming in the last 5 matches, except for this one. We are gonna pick him, or are we gonna pick Szymanski? He might be better, you know. I think we'll do that. The higher percentage as well. Jaco, I did pick him last game. According to Sorare data, he was going to bench, but he did start. He did absolutely nothing. But we are going to pick him again. Oh yeah, and Akhtar Goglu, who I didn't pick, he started on the bench, but he did get on the pitch, and he did pick up, I think it was an assist or a goal even. Either way, he did very well off the bench. So, do we have more? We have Oosterwolde as well, but he's still injured. Kavecci. Oh no, Kavecci is injured. I did see him get off the pitch. I did watch the match, but I hadn't checked how serious it was. And Juszczyk is fine, but he's apparently not going to play, even with Kafeci injured. And Oosterwolde should be fine as well. Okay. Could he be back on the bench? Maybe. Still going to go for Tadic, though. Szymanski, you know what? No. Kadioglu is captain. Kadioglu has been performing so well this season, since I got him at least. Every single time I've watched him, he's like so consistent. So many crosses, everything landing as well. So, as goalkeeper goes, Akan did pick up an injury there, and he didn't play, so I don't think he's going to play this time, even though they are playing his appendix sport, I think. Could have been a good one, but I think we're going to go for... You know what? Let's not pick the Turkish goalkeeper, maybe. Maybe Rossi is the better one. You know what? He actually might be. And then the rest of that is going to be Gala. So, Sanchez on the bench did come on in the last 4 matches, but Nelson is starting, so we're going to pick him, as well as Torreira. And Icardi played a very, very good match, as did Yilmaz. So we're going to pick both of those, even though normally I wouldn't use 2 forwards in one lineup, because I don't have that many forwards. But this time, because they played that well, we're going to have to choose both of them. And then as a captain, we're going to go for Icardi. And then on to the third challenger. It's going to be Sint-Truiden all the way. So Suzuki in goal, easy pick. I think I'm going to go for Godot. He doesn't pick up that many points, but apparently Boca again is going to play. So Godot it is for the defense. Midfield. I feel like Delorge is the better player, but still, Ito has been playing very well as of late as well. But I think I'm gonna go for Delorge. Then, this happened, and Haile came on for literally the first time ever for this entire season. Didn't use him, didn't do anything either, so it doesn't really matter in a 2-all draw. He played 1 damn minute. But yeah, it's the first time this season he played a match. So, you know what? Maybe that's the start of something. Maybe Koita is going to leave in the summer and Haile can get some more minutes. Until then, we are still going to go with Koita and then Ito as an extra and Delorge as captain. So there are our first 6 lineups. Let's move on to contender. Let's get this out. So, contender, of course, we have a lot from the Austrian league. As you can see, Vruchtel is right on top for goalkeepers. These were also very good. 3 very good matches right after one another. Vruchtel, on the other hand, a 2-all draw at home against Altach, which they should have won, and a 2-0 loss against the lowest ranked team in this part of the split. As I said, it's not their best part of the season, but still, I'm going to back Vruchtel. How is the rest of Austria Wien looking? Martins again going to be starting on the bench apparently. Hendel is back from his suspension, so he's going to start. Then we have Guenuche, and he should be playing. Am I going to do that? Am I going to choose Guenuche? I mean, you know what? Let's just go for the entire Austria Wien lineup. We have Fitz, who is also back from his yellow card suspension. And... well, we pretty much only have Gruber to choose. So Gruber, who we bought before last weekend, we did use him as well. He only picked up a 39. What else do you expect in a 2-0 loss from forward? But yeah, we did pick him up before last weekend. Not much use out of him quite yet, but you know what? Maybe this weekend will be different. I've got faith in this lineup. Fitz and Hendel being back, maybe that's why they lost 2-0, because they lost their best defender and their best striker. But with those 2 back, I feel confident in them picking up a win against Wolfsberger. So we are going to use that. Then Lizuan can't really go around him, right? We also have Hemming twice with a pretty okay matchup. Other than that, Schlager had fucking knee surgery. So yeah, we used him in a lineup. Actually a very good lineup as well last weekend. And he started, and I feel like, I feel like he was supposed to start. And then during the warming up, he got injured. and he didn't play, so my entire lineup was screwed, and now apparently he's had knee surgery. So he's not gonna see any game time the rest of the season. Also, Leszczuk from Dynamo Moscow, apparently for some reason he played again. No idea why. But we are gonna use Lizouin for this second one. Probably looking at the matchup, Calvo plus Colombato is the way to go here. It's very slow today, I don't know why. Tete Morente also with a good matchup though. And Sano as well. But maybe use Sano for the classic ones, and Tete Morente for maybe a little bit of a lesser lineup, or maybe as an extra here. Striker, oh yeah, Matanovic, this guy. I picked him up also during the last stream. He had a very good game, an assist and a penalty one. Thanks to him, they won the game 2-1. So yeah, I can't really not use him. Hoping he'll have another one of those performances. And then as an extra, we could use Ki Sung-young. Might want to use him for the classic. Bagnaganda has a very good matchup, playing at home against number 14. I feel like still going to go for Tete here. Or maybe Shambost. Tomiak as well, always plays very well. Oh, we could also we have a defender from Karlsruhe as well. So we could have that double, even though they're not from the same collection, but could use him. Braba, never really playing well, except for the 66, which he only played 37 minutes because he got injured after he came off the bench. What will we do? I think I'm scrolling too far down now. I do have a lot of players in contender. I am very aware of that. So we have a lot of options here. Maybe even Cesar Pinares, who I haven't used a hell of a lot, but looks like an okay choice for this game week. Leiden has a very tough opponent. Offenkober could be a good one. Damn, Celtic Rangers. That could be fun to watch, but I think, yeah, we're gonna stick to one of the top ones. I think I want to do the Karlsruhe double, so Bifus as well, get in there. I bought this player when I just started out playing Sorare, and I love Pauli. So I got this guy. He's young. I thought, you know what, maybe he's going to be a very good player. Turns out he got transferred to Karlsruhe after that, and he didn't play a single game. Now he is one of their starters. So actually might be a good buy in the end. Of course, I bought him before other prices dropped massively. So when you look at what I bought him for, I think it was about 15 euros. I think he's about maybe €1 now, but who cares? As captain, I think Matanovic. Because of the last weekend, I have so much faith in him. I'm going to choose him as captain. And then our final in-season contender lineup. I think we're going to go for Hemming, the higher percentage one. As a defender, Kim Taiwan, we already saw, has a very tough matchup, even though he is a very good player. Baumgartner, same goes for him. You know what? Who doesn't, actually? Pretty much all of these players have a very tough matchup. Maybe we're going to go for Offenkober. Even though he is playing away, he does look like he has one of the easiest ones. If only Martins wasn't going to be on the bench. Let's get Offenkober in there. Midfielder, Tete Morente. Easy choice now. Striker or forward. Shankland didn't play very well. Conceded a penalty. Didn't watch the game, so no idea how it happened. But a forward conceding a penalty hurts a lot. Also, 3-0 loss against Celtic. What else do you expect? Freaking 15 points. Expecting much better of him this time around. And then I feel like Chambos is going to be the best choice here. So Tete Morente is going to be the captain here. So we've got all the in-season lineups. So let's move on to the classic season. Let's start at champ again. Probably going to be the worst ones. We do have a good goalkeeper here. And Rajkovic. I feel like I have to trust that Gym City is going to start. I'm not sure, man, but he is like one of the best players that we have in this region left. That is pretty much the only one that's like an okay choice to pick. So let's go for Gym City. Let's hope he is going to play. Then at midfield, Lobotka does have a very tough opponent, but he is very, very consistent. No real high scores either, so might be better for like a cap mode then, I think. Honorat, on the other hand, does have a couple of scores to the upper regions, so let's go for him, I think. I feel like he could be a good choice. As forward, we have a lot of good forwards left. Anderson probably not going to play after the injury he picked up. I hope he is. You know what? Why would I hope he is if I'm not going to pick him? First off, let's go for Isak. And then as an extra, still Lobotka maybe? Or Vargas? Or Feurenbach even? What did he do here? Oh damn, he picked up 25 AA. I feel like Freiburg are in a very, very bad spell of games, so he might be having a good chance of scoring more points, just like he did against Mainz here. So let's go for Feurenbach. And as a captain, pick Isak, because he is scoring left, right, and center. So I'm expecting him to do the same this weekend. I feel like we have maybe one more champ lineup in us. Honestly, we have only one more starting goalkeeper, so probably, yeah. Consigli in goal. Easiest choice. Maybe Coco then? Or Izo. I feel like I'm gonna have to go Izo. And then Lobotka? Or Shkiri, maybe even. No, I feel like Lobotka is the better choice here. Even though I just said I would rather use him in cap modes. Don't really have a lot of other choices here though. If only So wasn't injured. Not that he has the best of scores. I feel like we're gonna have to go Lobotka. Forward is gonna have to be Yamal, I think, or are we gonna save Yamal for like an under 23 lineup? I feel like I want to try that out. Since the new the big update from a couple of weeks ago, I haven't had an under 23 lineup a single time because there's just so many lineups to make. But yeah, this time we're gonna try it, and then Coco as an extra, and Cunha as captain. All right, so that's all the champ lineups done. Let's go back to Challenger then, where we have a lot of players left. First off, I think Gunn, because Leeds are also in a very bad spell of games, so Gunn is going to be the first goalkeeper. Having said that, I do want a big Roden, but as you can see here, after he had 4 very good games in these 5, but then after that, their performances dropped off massively. Van der Bosch has one of the easiest opponent, like pretty much the easiest opponent he could have in this part of the season. So that might be a good one. Oh yeah, we had the Vancouver Whitecaps, the trio in last weekend. They all played very well, but the other 2 in the lineup really disappointed. So I feel like we still got nothing from that lineup either. I'm not sure. Maybe that was one of the boxes that we got, but other than that, we got nothing. Oh, what am I saying even? Schutelo playing against Almere, come on. Midfield, we still have Demi Bayer left. Schutelo could also go in the under 23 lineup though. Van der Bosch as well though. I'm gonna pick Van der Bosch here. Demi Bayer? Probably gonna have to go for him, right? Think so. Arthur Goglu, again, not gonna play, but even off the bench, usually picks up a lot of points. Zaydoslam, sorry, not on the bench. Doesn't pick a lot of points anyway. Baird, not very reliable either. Semedo, I mean, he's not going to get above 40, right? Other than that, we have literally no one who's going to play. So, like, the pick is between Baird or Zaydoslam or Semedo, but Semedo is not even, like, into consideration for me. I have no idea, like, what this matchup is like. I can see the 21% win chance. Other than that, I have no MLS knowledge whatsoever. Centrale knowledge is a little bit better, so I know that he's just not going to perform. I feel like we're going to choose Akhtar Goglu. We're going to bank on him getting off the bench and picking up another decisive. And then as an extra, maybe Kuipers is playing AZ though. Rumoratu with an easier matchup. Shall we go for him? I think so. I think so. And then... Ooh, who are we going to pick as captain? I think Van der Bosch as captain. Alright, I think I first want to go to the under-23 lineup. Just to try it. First time since the big update. Who do we got? We got Hemming again. We also got Lee Guangyan, who could be a good shout. Feel like might be even a better shout, even though he isn't known for his clean sheets. Buckhouse isn't into consideration. Very sorry about that. I feel like Hemming is gonna be... Ooh. You know what? No, let's go for Lee Guangyan. And then Schutelo, where are you? There we go. Sano, ooh. We did see already earlier that he has a very good matchup. Kuhn could be the one, but Rangers, even though it's at home, Rangers isn't the easiest of opponents. I think it's going to be Sano. Do we have a good forward left? Yamal, of course we do. Of course we do. Magnaganda also with a good matchup. Kim Taiwan, very solid player, but probably one of the worst matchups he could have. Ahmed could be a good one. Salazar, not the best. Who do we have left that's like a very good player? I would love to choose Sorgana, but he is injured. That's pretty much everyone who's gonna play, right? We have El Azuzi maybe, but Napoli away from home isn't the easiest one either. We have Hong Young-sang, not the most reliable of players, but then again, he does have that good matchup here. Might be the one to go for. You're gonna keep him in mind. Clemens maybe, also pretty much always a very solid player. Oh, I say that. That's not true at all. Maybe it was a different player I was thinking of. Damn. Who else we got? Kaiki, no. Playing against the top of the league. Why am I doing this again? Give me only players who are going to start. Come on now. Okay, so that was literally everybody. I feel like Hong Young-sang is going to be the top pick for now. Dani Pereira, honestly not feeling any of these players. Maybe Salazar, but he is playing against Guimaraes. Oh, why did I keep forgetting Bangnaganda? Let's go for Bangnaganda. And then Schutelo as captain. Ajax did get that win in the last weekend. Was it 4-2 in the end? I don't even know. I don't even remember it down. I'm a bad Ajax fan. Come on now. I know that we picked up the win though. In a very long time. We finally won again. That's the wrong button. So let's go to contender. We got the under 23 lineup. I feel like it's a pretty solid lineup. Not the best, but could definitely be worse. Having said that, let's put this thing back on. We've got 4 goalkeepers left in contender. Feel like the best one is either Malagon or Hemming. Or Nishikawa, honestly. I feel like I want to go for Malagon though. Why is it taking that long again? Come on now. There we go. Tomiak, always very solid. That's the player that I meant. He's always very solid. Baumgartner as well, but he is playing against Austin. Could use Tüller. Valerie could be a good one, but with only an L15 of 40, he might be very useful in cap mode. Could go for Angulo. You know what? No, let's go for Tomiak. Who do we got here in the midfield? Grul? Probably, yeah. I think so. Forward, not that many. Hong Young-sang, already we're looking at him, of course, for the under 23, so gonna go for him right there. And Ki Sung-young as well. Alright. Grul as captain? Let's go. I feel like what I normally do is I would fill up all of the contender, challenger, and champ lineups, and then go to all-star and cap modes. But maybe I feel like we're not going to get a very competitive lineup in one of the separate regions, so we might, we might wanna choose one of the other lineups first. The other lineups first, so we can combine those players. So let's start with the all-star. It's a little bit different, but I haven't been winning that much over the last couple of weeks, like the last 2 weeks. So it's not wrong to try something different. All-star, let's go for one of the higher costs, either Tashkaran or Pass. Let's put on the filter back. Because again, Backhouse is not into consideration for any of these lineups. Let's start with Pass. I'm very, very tempted to use Rodon because he is a very good player, but damn, leads are so bad these final games. And they got nothing to play for anymore either, I feel like, right? Like they finished in third, I think. So it doesn't really matter that much. Or what we could do is use the Whitecaps trio here. We could do that, No idea how good this matchup actually is, but we could use the Whitecaps lineup. I feel like might be one of the better decisions, but also Rodon has that high cost. So you know what? We have to use another player. No, we don't. What am I saying even? Berre, does he have a good matchup? No. Jeanne, no. Also no. Pinares, no. We're looking at him earlier. Cardoso, definitely not against Fenerbahce. I think Pinares is going to have to be the one. And then as a forward, Skamaka, very low cost. Oh, wait, that's 57. I was thinking 40, huh? 57. And very reliable as of late. So I'm going to go with Skamaka. And then the final player, Kim Taiwan. No, definitely not, because he's not going to reach. I mean, it doesn't really matter if he's going to reach a 60, right? Don't think that's the way I need to be looking at this. Maybe Morishima though, could be a good one. I feel like that's going to be the best one, probably. I think so, yeah. So Morishima, and then as captain, you know what? Let's choose Pinares. Just for the sake of this being like one of the first times I've used him. So let's pick him. Then let's move on to Cap 220. Again, put the filter back on. I hate how that doesn't stay on. I think we're gonna go for Nishikawa. Even though, you know what? No, let's go for Hemming. Feel like Hemming is the better pick right now. Defender wise, now let's go for Ahmed. I mean, he is a very 52 man. We're not gonna make that. Tudor with 62 then? No. Valerie with 40. Yeah, that was the one that I was looking at earlier. And midfielder. Let's first pick the lower cost players, and then after that check if we've got points left to use a better one. Lopez could be a good shout. Baikari, Utrecht, not the easiest one for them. It is a very important match as well, looking at the playoffs. Close to the end of the season. What do we have? 3 matches left, I think? McGregor, 53. No, it's going to be too expensive. Paredes, apparently he's going to play, but not too sure about that. Hal, maybe. Salzburg also having a very poor end to the season, so Hal might be the one to go for here. Only 43. I mean, sure. Ooh, or we go for Boloka, who's only costing 30 here, and we have him at 14%. So I mean, it's only a difference of 1 if he scores 22. Yeah, let's go for him. 14% helps a lot. If he scores higher, then his points are going to get boosted even more, of course. As a forward, anybody who actually a chance of scoring a goal? Anybody? No. Let's go for Zaire Rodestam. Maybe, I've said this every week now, but maybe this is the week that he will actually score a goal for Sint-Truiden. And we got 69 points left. Not going to make the joke. Kind of did still. 69 points left. So it doesn't really matter who we choose here. We could go for like Ryan Gauld. Or Mackenzie. Mackenzie against Anderlecht though. Feel like Gauld could be the one to go. And we got 14 points left. So maybe look at a different defender. You can go up to 54. Could still go for Ahmed. That would give us 2 players from the white cap still. Let's do that. And then as captain, we're going to go for Gauld. Feel like that's an okay cap 220 lineup, right? I mean, it's not the best. And we're really, really hoping that Boloka is going to start. You know what? If you don't risk it, you're not going to win big anyway. So we're going to try. We're going to try. Cap 240. I think Tashkan is going to be the way to go here. Again, put that filter back on. As a defender, I feel like my first thought was going towards Mackenzie. Anybody else like that can do a good job? I mean, we could still pick Valerie or Jong Tae-wook though with 47. I think that's enough. Good matchup as well, apparently. On to the midfield. Who do we got? I think 58 is going to be too high at this point. So probably going to have to be a little bit lower. Not going to pick Jong Xing-won because he is against Jong Tae-wook. So it doesn't really make sense. Could go for Kubas. Probably going to do that, yeah. 87 points left. We could go for Raba, and then we got 37 left only as an extra. So that's going to be very tight, but you know what? We could actually check. Do we have anybody that we can afford here? 37. Where is it? Affordable players only. We've got enough. Oh, of course, Okubo. Any Sassuolo players maybe that are going to start? Obiang probably not going to start though. So I think I'm going to go for Okubo here. And then Kubas or no, Tae-wook as a captain. Apparently we have very low chances of actually reaching a threshold, but we're going to go for it anyway. Alright, let's finish off the 270 and then we will check if we've got anything left for either one of these three. Probably not, but let's do this one first. Again, not going to choose Backhaus. Nishikawa. And cost doesn't really matter because 42 is very low in 270, so could basically choose anyone we want to. I feel like Tuller now could be the way to go. And then at midfield, Berra, probably. I think I'm not too sure. Ooh, or Lopez. Pochettino has very much disappointed me this game week that's going on now, so kind of don't want to pick him. Also, we have McGregor still, who's not been performing too well coming back from his injury. Did pick up a lot of AA against Hearts, damn. And I feel like he always performs in big matches, and bigger than this you're not going to get. So let's go for McGregor. 113 left. Do we have anybody, any forward that can play like okay? Maybe Enesiri. I mean, I think I'm going to have to go for him. 62 points left. Doesn't really matter. Don't think we have anybody higher than that. Mackenzie, Baumgartner maybe. Still looking towards Berre as well. Maybe Kuipers, but AZ is a very tough matchup. AZ have a lot to play for as well. Also, go with Eagles as well for the playoffs, of course. They might actually cause an upset here against AZ. For me, it's between Bere and Kuipers. Either one of those two. I'm scrolling down to see if there's anybody else here. But not really. Don't think so. No, okay. Kuipers or Bere? I do really like home matchups, so let's go for Kuipers and then McGregor as captain. So let's see. Do we have anything left? I don't think so. For champ, no. Challenger, do we even have any goalkeeper? Okay, Backhaus, but that's an instant relegation there. Okay, let's first look at contender. Ramon Juan. I think contender we can make an okay lineup. Probably not going to compete for any prizes, but I still like to have more lineups if possible. Valerie. Like, Angers is a very good team in the league, but I still feel like he's like one of their worst players to have. Zeefuik could be the way to go here. Apparently a good opposition scorer. Maybe use Zeefuik and Clemens then? Could be doing that. Okay, these are the only midfielders we got left. Now we can go for Bere still. Oi, I think I want to go for Matej Fuchs. Very inconsistent with if he's playing or not, but like if he's playing, he picks up pretty much the decisive every other game. So we are going to bank on that. And then as an extra, I think we're going to go for Clemens then. I feel like that's okay. Feel like that's okay. And then Zeefuik as captain. Only a 54. Damn. As I said, not going to be competing for any rewards here, but you know, it's fun to have an extra lineup. And then last but not least, Challenger. Let's see if we can make a lineup with Backhaus. I mean, Twente away from home. Twente as well are in a very close fight with AZ, so they're going to want to do everything they can to pick up the 3 points. I don't know why Boca is not going to play. I mean, he did pick up an injury, but he does pretty much every game, and then he starts again anyway, so let's still look at players that are probably going to start. And we have these two. It is going to be Mackenzie, though. In midfield, anybody there? Cardoso still no. Salazar or Lopez or Pochettino still. Again, don't really know the MLS, so got two players here. I have no idea if they got a good chance or not. I feel like Salazar is going to be the better pick of the two. Do we have a forward? Oh yeah, we do. Oh, of course. It's going to have to be Corey Baird then, because Semedo has not done anything all season except for this one goal in a 5-2 loss, and again playing Twente away from home. So yeah, Corey Baird. And then of course we can still use Lopez as well. So probably the worst lineup we've used this game week, but you know, as I said, I want to use something. So 20 lineups this time, and then of course I will fill that up with academy lineups. I can use 5. So yeah, we can use players that are not used in the lineup now to pick up some XP points. That's double. To pick up some XP. These are our lineups. Let's scroll through them pretty slowly, so you can look at them. Feel free to pause it if you're watching this on YouTube, that is. Feel free to pause it if you want to. These are our 20 lineups that are hopefully gonna get us some rewards this time. Feel like there's a couple of lineups with some really good potential. Mainly Austelwin, Sint-Truiden this time. Good matchup. Gala and Fener. Pretty much all of my stacks except for Sassuolo, who are very much the ugly duckling in our entire gallery. But yeah, that is all of our lineups. So I'm gonna put them into Sorare off stream. Not gonna bore you with looking at the same lineups twice. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna edit this video and upload it to YouTube, so it should be up there in about maybe an hour and a half. Hopefully Atalanta will pick up some good points later on tonight, and hopefully we'll get a reward for this midweek, which then you will see next week's stream. So yeah, anybody that tuned in anywhere during the stream, thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to look at my YouTube and or TikTok and or Twitter, whatever, same name everywhere. Video is going to be up on YouTube later, as I said.